Hello and welcome to BW London podcast. Well, sending love and condolences to the Braxton family because it's extremely sad news. And I know, probably like most, Tracy was easily the favourite Braxton sister. I've watched the show a few times during the lockdown and I really did enjoy it. And she naturally was the one that the one that you take to in personality, because she's real. She doesn't feel like a plastic person and preoccupied with her image, so you naturally draw towards her. And she's funny, you know. But I've seen a lot of comments and people's suspicion about whether this is an Illuminati death and so on. I've done my own research. If I was honest, if I thought who was orchestrating a sacrifice based on Tracy, it would actually be her mum and Tony. Tony's made it clear in a number of places that if this wasn't her family, she wouldn't even hang with them. They're below her. They're uncouth. They're not, they're of no standards. Do you remember on the show when she had them around for Christmas and she had like really posh tiny meals and they wanted a cookout. They're black people who have proper food. They're not as celebritied out as Tony, but the mum specifically, because she just seems the type to me. That's just purely based on opinion. She seems like the money, the finances, and so on. She seems sold out to it. And the closest thing I've got, because I always go to their social medias and stuff because they have to put things in plain sight. It's just standard. Rituals don't work unless they do. Unless people are already talking or something or some hints, it doesn't work. So the closest I got to that in her Twitter hustle, and trust me, go to her Twitter page, that's Evelyn Braxton. She is hustling. Is where she has 6 cakes, which could represent her 6 kids. And in the very next picture, she's got 5, as if one is going to go. And that was exactly 6 months later. We know what the number 6 means. That might seem like a stretch, but they really do work in symbolism like that. So Tony Braxton is in a movie called The Fallen Angel, coming out on the 2nd of April. And that is also Tracy Braxton's birthday. Again, this is how the Illuminati works. So like I said, if anyone was going to sacrifice poor Tracy Braxton, it's going to be her mum and it's going to be Tony. These are going to be the people behind it. And they're the ones they're the only 2 people that I can find signs that match up, because they would never not match up. They will never not make it obvious. It's just what they do. Whenever people die within a celebrity world, because we know that their souls have been taken, we can only naturally assume that their deaths are lies, and their deaths are always suspicious. But Tracy's death, she showed signs of sickness. I saw someone made a video about her over a year ago, because people were talking about how slim she looked at some award show. And obviously now we know that she apparently had cancer for all that time, hence why she looked like that. But, we're coming, people's suspicions are natural and justified, because we're talking about an illuminated family. And one thing that I have known way before Tracy's death is that this is a family that struggles financially. As you know, Tony Braxton's been made bankrupt. If it's not 3 times, it's at least twice. Once back in the day when she was popular, and now due to her, I think it's lupus she has, but her illness. The mum is on Twitter looking hella desperate right now, trying to sell stuff. And that's one thing in all of the celebrity worlds. I said that in my very last video about the Kardashians with Tokyo Tone. She was explaining that they are broke. And people can't imagine that how are they broke, because just like Tokyo Tone said, it's not our kind of broke. Yes, they're living in a mansion and they have all that they have, but they have no cash. They have no actual finances to truly live life, if you like, outside within that means of these big objects that they have. Can they afford the hotel that matches that kind of thing? But that's part of selling their soul. They're continually kept on a leash to ensure that they keep coming back for more and more, and will keep sacrificing to the demon god that they've already given up their life to. It's a continuous thing. It doesn't ever go away. So if this was a sacrificial death, then Tracy does seem like the natural suspect of it all. She's probably the least gravelicious, the least person trying to aim for fame and so on. And I've always said, and I maintain, if the devil's going to sacrifice a soul, it will be far happier to sacrifice that of the more innocent, that of the more kindly heart. And we can see that that's what Tracy is. So yeah, if I was to say there was a reason for this sacrifice, it's because the family is broke. The family needs money. Somebody else also pointed out there's so many videos about her last words and so on, and it's just so convenient because apparently, you know, a lot of these deaths always involve random videos that are just so convenient to their death. All I would say for those people that are suspicious, if they're looking for a reason why, it's because the family's broke. But yeah, God bless her children. I hope they will be, well, as fine as can be at this time. Sending love to that entire family, Illuminated or not, they're still human, living in this earth right now. So, and who am I to say what their end is? What, you know, at the end of the day, God is in control of souls ultimately, you know. So yeah, that's all I have to say on the matter, and may her soul rest in peace. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye.